This segment is sponsored by Legacy Retirement Group.
And welcome back, everybody. You know, more than 60% of baby boomers fear they're going to run out of money before they're gone. Are you one of those? Back with us now this morning is Greg and Kristen Taylor. They are the husband and wife team from Legacy Retirement Group, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Columbus area. They also host a popular radio show, Winning Retirement, and you can also hear them on my show, The Shawn and Kate Show. That's Saturday mornings on 93.3 The Bus. So the reality is, for so many of us, that there is a possibility the money won't be there when you are planning your retirement. You know, you have all these hurdles.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of times people will just retire and not really think through the process of how they're going to withdraw those funds that they've spent their whole life accumulating.
Right.
And so what we find, those who are already retired and come in and meet with us, is they're pulling their money out and they're not really using a formula, or they're maybe using the old rule of thumb of their investing strategy, and they're pulling these monies out and thinking, okay, well, if I live to be 90, what's going to be left, right? Or my goal's going to be accomplished if I want to leave money to my heirs, or, you know, a charity or something like that. So that is a fear, and that's why we meet with people every day.
Is there a statistical formula that you take into consideration? Okay, what is the average lifespan now? You know, what was your income prior to? How do you figure that out?
Absolutely, Shawn. So what we do is we want to understand what the true need is for a family, what it's going to take to maintain a lifestyle.
That budget.
And then we're gonna assume they're gonna live to 95.
Right.
You know, and then with that, we do a formula and we run, because people don't realize the real impact of what is called sequence of returns.
Okay.
The order in which the returns happen. So we run 1,000 simulations of that and kind of give people what we call the worst case scenario versus the best case scenario. And if it works out well between those two, then that gives people a lot of confidence. So really, most of the people we meet with, Shawn, have done an amazing job of saving and doing well, getting a nest egg.
Okay.
They really just want some confirmation that what they've done is going to be enough.
Is the fear, is it palpable? I mean, can you really tell that people are truly terrified?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
I'm thinking specifically of a doctor we met with and his wife. I mean, they saved over $3 million. I mean, so to the average person, that looked like, oh, you'll be fine, right?
Great.
But the wife, I remember seeing the concern in her eyes, because she didn't know if she could do that remodel that she was planning on doing in her home, and, you know, taking the kids on vacation and things like that. The things she had in her mind that she was wanting to do, they were all adding up, right? And so she's thinking, okay, how is this money going to last? They were fairly young, in their early 60s. And so, you know, seeing it on paper, I think laid it out for her to say, okay, I can do these things that we were wanting to do. My husband can retire. Everything's going to be okay. And naturally, everything was going to be okay, but seeing it on the paper,
that's interesting. Yeah,
made her that much more confident.
Sometimes you just need the proof in front of your face, don't you?
Yeah.
So what are we offering today to people?
Well, we call that, Shawn, a results in advance analysis. It's all part of our full-blown retirement income planning strategies we use. And so the first 5 callers today, when they call in, we're going to offer that to them as the opportunity to come in, meet with us, and have that analysis done.
And also a copy of Greg's book, Winning Retirement.
Greg is, among many other things, an accomplished singer, dancer, and he's and an author.
Yes. I don't know about the dancing part.
So you'll get a copy of this as well. And you obviously will be feeling less fear if you get a chance to sit down with these two and Legacy Retirement Group. Thank you both for being here.
Good to be here.